acting.
You were acting.
Yes, I was acting.
And then you were subsequently appointed.
No.
You were never appointed.
No, I'm acting on that position.
You are still acting.
Still acting.
All right.
Yes.
Now, the local government service commission did not respond in relation to your
letter
acting capacity.
No, they didn't. Still now.
And you were acting since 2018.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why you are not confirmed in the position?
No, to the best of my knowledge, because I don't get the qualification.
Qualification.
Okay. That must be the case.
All right. Do you know whether council have made any effort to replace or have a very suitable person in that position?
No. The council, I have already pursued my situation to them that either I be in the position to be confirmed or otherwise they look for another solution.
They should look for another suitable person because you are not qualified for the position.
Of course.
Now, do you know the role of a finance manager?
Yeah, at the time I spent there, I make some research that the finance manager should be responsible of safeguarding the interests of council's financial activities.
I mean, everyone should have that responsibility.
Yes.
But what are your core?
My core responsibility at that time, is to supervise the senior revenue collectors, to check their receipt book against their cash book, and to do monthly abstractions of the monthly receipts and cash books, and to perform any other duties that may be assigned to me by the Director of Finance.
Do you conduct bank reconciliations?
No.
Why?
No, that was not given to me by the Director. The Director of Finance himself took that responsibility.
Do you analyze the receipts monthly?
Yeah, the receipts that are given to the revenue collectors.
Yes.
Yes.
And then once you've analyzed them, do you prepare any report or any document to show that the summary of your activity in relation to the revenue collectors?
Yeah, I do monthly. I do reconcile with revenue collectors and report back to the Director.
How do you do this reporting? Is it verbal reporting?
No.
Or you have it documented somewhere?
No, I have documents, because any reconciliations I do with the revenue collectors, I have to write it down. After in that written note, that's what I pass to the Director.
Where are the
information? That's it. I just pass the information to him because he's not giving me the full responsibility of that.
How do you pass the information? Verbally or written communication?
No, it's written. Because we have
copies.
No, it will be written on a paper.
You just mean it on the.
When I reconcile with the revenue collectors, the activities of that abstraction.
Yes.
I will take that abstraction to Director of Finance. I reconcile with him. That's how I normally work with him.
But you can't say it is written because you can't. If you were asking for copies, you would not be able to produce the copies.
No.
Right. And so you don't have. You have an accountant assistant or clerk?
Yeah. Yes.
You have cashiers?
No.
So who asked the cashier in council?
At that time, me.
When is at that time? When do you refer to us at that time?
Since 2018. 2018 to date.
To date, you are the receiving cashier?
Yeah, I'm responsible of receiving cash and payments.
And payments are
yes, as well.
So you double as the receiving and paying and cashier?
Yes.
Do you have a cash book?
Yeah.
Where are your cash books from 2018?
– 2018 or all?
Yes.
All.
2018 to 2023, January. So, Mr. Keda, as finance manager, it would not be your role to be paid or to work as a cashier, either paid or cashier or receiving cashier. Do you know this at the time?
No, I was just given the responsibility by the chief executive officer. Yes.
So what do you do with the monies that you receive?
Well, the monies that I receive, I normally delegate collectors. When we conduct exercises, we have major revenues.
Right.
So to safeguard those major revenues, I participated in collection with them. So in return, when we do the exercise, I will identify a collector who will take the money to bank. After,
please proceed.
Yes, I said the major revenues, I participate in collection with the revenue collectors as team. When we collect, we identify a collector, they will take that money in group and go and submit it to the bank.
So you are answerable to the Director of Finance?
Yes.
Now, these cash books, are they for receiving revenue or paying to contractors and others?
No, the cash books there, because at that time I'm manning double position. I'm an accounting assistant. Then I'm also an acting finance manager. So I said I participate in collection of that revenue together with the revenue collectors, and at the same time I'm responsible of payments also of that collections.
Yes, but so if you are the paid out cashier, you will have your own cash book.
Yes.
And if you are receiving cashier, there will be a separate cash book. And then if you are working as a revenue collector, you also have a cash book. Now, I just want to know.
No, in this case,
yes,
I will hold that this is my petty cash book.
This your?
My petty cash book. Maybe we call it as petty cash books.
What is a petty cash book?
A petty cash book is a book that records the financial transactions that you do on revenue collection.
Yes.
Those are the transactions that we enter in that
But
book.
you also double as the paying out cashier.
Yes.
So where do you record that?
No, that one, is the director of finance that will delegate.
Yes.
After making payments, I will reconcile with him. With that
How do you
transaction.
do reconciliation? Do you record anywhere the payments you make?
The payment?
Yes.
Yes.
Where?
No, I will submit them to director of finance. They
Submit
are in voucher. The payment voucher form. For example, he will delegate me.
Yes.
When the months end, I'll be responsible. He will prepare the payment voucher.
Yes.
So when he prepare payment voucher, that's the payment voucher he will submit to me, and he will go to the bank and withdraw the cash.
Yes.
I continue payments.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm just saying that when you are effecting payments, you would have been given a check and you go to the bank and withdraw money.
Yes.
Now, if you have paid, for instance, you have $500,000 and you have to pay different individuals or contractors, you must enter that somewhere. Aside from the budget, you must have that entered somewhere.
No, these entries will be on a check counter form.
Check counter form.
Check counter form. That entries. When he issue a check,
yes,
he signs, and the CEO, they are the authorizing officers.
Yes.
We are just for me, I'm there just to carry that payment.
Yes.
So that counter folio check is where the record will be, and the voucher will be raised for that particular person that come for that payment. When the voucher is raised, so I make payments against that voucher payment.
So the law requires that there has to be a cash book separate for payments, a cash book separate for receipt of revenue.
Yes, we have that cash book, but that is with director. That is bank payments. Bank payments in that cash book, but I think they are with the director.
Director of Finance.
Yes.
Would be responsible for that.
Yeah,
for cash in relation to all payments.
All payments.
So, for instance, the monies you have withdrawn
Yes,
that in your statement, if you look at your statement?
of course. They will be recorded there. All of them.
Yes.
All the payments I make will be recorded in that book, and that I'm answerable to him, so I will submit to him.
So, for instance, the second page of your statement, where you have it is outlined that you have withdrawn $5,397,287. This would be accounted for by the Director of Finance and not you.
No, yes, actually, these monies will be accounted by Director of Finance through me.
Through you, how?
Because when I go to make bank payments,
Yes.
I will record these payments in that cash book, which I quoted that is with the Director of Finance. We will reconcile through that. And the Director of Finance also is having a cash book, main cash book. That's where all these financial transactions, all these payments will be in his main cash book.
So this money that you have withdrawn over a period of time,
yes,
from 2020 April to July 2023.
Yes.
What do you do with this money when you withdraw them?
No, normally when month ends,
yes,
Director of Finance will prepare payments.
Yes.
So when you prepare payments, a check will be drawn against my name.
Yes.
I will go to the bank, withdraw this money, come to the office and make payments effect to the vouchers or the invoices that are given to me for payments, because all invoices will be given to me, hand over to me to effect that payment through the checks that are drawn against my name. Example, we have salary payments. When the month ends, he will prepare the salary of a tune of, sometimes will go to 243,000. When we withdraw this cash to the office, I'll be making payments to people that are paid over the counter, the staffs and the councillors.
Yes.
So those are the monies, and I do make payments also on cash powers. I do payments of.
Now, do you hand over monies to the Director of Finance when you withdraw them?
No, when I withdraw the money, and I have a safe.
You have a safe?
Yes, I have a small safe in my office.
Okay.
When I withdraw the money, I will go to him.
Yes.
We reconcile and he confirm.
Yes.
So after that, he will hand over the payments to me. That I should effect payments with that money.
Now, that's the question. You hand him the money first.
Yes.
And he will give you the amount that you need to effect payment.
Yes.
So sometimes he will give you less than what you have withdrawn?
No, he will give me the whole money.
The full money that you have withdrawn?
Yes, I'll be responsible to effect that payments of the vouchers.
But you don't record that anywhere. You only prepare the vouchers, and after which, so do you have vouchers for this? For this 5,397,287?
No, actually I cannot vividly recall, but when I make all these payments, I will reconcile with Director.
Yes.
The vouchers, the salary vouchers, the fuel, the feeding, any payments that is given to me.
Right.
At the end of the month or at the end of the payment, I will go and reconcile with him with those vouchers.
I understand that point.
Yeah.
Now there will be vouchers for these withdrawals.
Yes.
And you can find the vouchers.
Yes, because I already hand over and submit all these vouchers to him now.
Okay.
They are in the custody.
Your evidence is all these vouchers have been handed over to
Director of
Finance.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you normally audited before you do payments? Your vouchers, are they audited?
Yes.
Pre-audited?
Yeah, pre-audit.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
So before you issue out payments, the auditor would normally audit you?
Yeah, the vouchers will prepare first. You will be taken to the auditor. After taken to the auditor will examine. After the voucher will return and we make payment.
You make payments?
Yes.
Okay. That's all right. So let's have this. We apply to tender the following cash books. Abdullah Keita, petty cash book. But there are some parts of your cash book that would not have any receipt attached to it. Is there any reason why?
No, of course.
Of course, what?
They are all attached.
They are all attached?
Yes. That doesn't exist there. Because all these are audited.
They are?
These cash books are audited.
All right. From 2020 to 2021?
Yes.
Now, who normally audited this cash book?
No, the Director of Finance.
The other finance cannot audit you.
No, to audit what? Pardon, sorry. I don't heard you clear.
Who will normally audit this cash book?
The internal auditor.
So the pen in the red?
No, it's two audited. I'll first reconcile with the Director of Finance after the audit.
So the red pen is whose? Right.
It's both. The internal auditor used the red pen, the Director of Finance also used.
So how would we know?
No, that's how they check us.
No, but how would we know who wrote to
No,
to
the only
verify?
different that you can notice there is when the national audits they use the green pen.
Do they have a stamp? The internal auditor?
Yes.
Do they stamp?
No, they sign.
They are writing?
They sign.
They sign.
Yes.
Okay. So you
They
have
sign.
a signature to show which signature is that of the auditor and which one is that of the
Director of
Finance.
Yes, they are all there.
And the last one is from 2022 to 2023 into evidence as an exhibit.
The cash books presented by the witness are admitted as follows. The cash book covering the period 2017-2018, the cash book covering the period 2018, 2019 and 2020, the cash book covering the period 2020 to 2021, and the cash book, the petty cash book for 2022 and 2020, from 2022 to 2023. These four cash books are admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/KTRC/AK/002.
As the Commission pleases. Now, you have a petty cash book.
Yes.
So it means you receive petty cash for the purpose of expenditure. Correct?
Yes, but not often.
What does that mean?
In 2018, 2019, 2020, I don't recall keeping petty cash. But in 2021 to 2021, I can recall receiving a petty cash when the new CEO that came there said that we should keep petty cash of 25,000. So I can recall that was once drawn in my name. I withdraw it and we make petty expenses at the office. That I can recall.
Now, may I please have the petty cash book? Now, who approves petty cash?
The CEO.
The CEO.
Yes.
So when checks are written in your name, they are approved by the CEO.
The CEO.
So for the one you have from 2022 to 2023, all these monies are by way of petty cash?
No.
You call it a petty cash book?
No, this is not petty cash. These are my cash book. I just write it, we write it as petty cash book. You know, for us, we handle petty cash book.
So,
for us, all the collectors and us, we handle petty cash.
Yes.
So it's the director of finance who have the main cash book.
Okay.
So all these transactions will be recorded in the director's finance main cash book.
For instance, you have a receipt, GTR receipt. You allocate for an amount of $601,582.
Yes.
Right? In 2022, January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
And these are monies you have received from collectors.
Yes.
For instance,
Mm-hmm.
received from Mohamed Ndongo.
Yes.
Alaji Haidara.
Yes.
Mamadou Mbaye.
Yes.
Lamin Esketa. And Sumana Seka.
Yes.
And the list goes on.
Yes.
And this gives you a total of $601,582.
Right.
Now, what do you do with this money?
Okay, this is a transaction.
Yes.
All the revenue collectors,
Right.
as far as the finance manager office is concerned,
Right.
all the revenue collectors, they will be reconciling with me monthly.
Yes.
So we will recall them at the office. We check their cash book. They also maintain a cash book and the receipt book,
Right.
the monies they collect. So I will check them, their cash book against their receipt book.
Yes.
I will receive that total transactions, whatever they have transact there. I will receive them with the total of the amount they brought. Each. But this it goes in this form that when they collect, they took the money to bank. So sometimes they do expenditure out of that cash. Sometimes at the collection center will be authorized by the CEO, will give them a payment from the office to the revenue center for them to effect that payment.
This money didn't go to the bank.
With money, of course.
But where are the bank deposited?
This is what I'm saying. I'm coming.
Okay.
Allow me to explain so that we can all have the understanding.
Okay, sir.
I said,
Yes.
all the revenue collectors are under me.
Yes.
When they collect revenue,
Yes.
they will be issued with a receipt book.
Yes.
The receipt book.
Right.
So that receipt book, when you exhaust it, I will call you to the office. You'll come and reconcile with me.
Yes.
The collection you made with that receipt book.
Yes.
I will check that receipt book against your cash book. So through that cash book, their cash book, the total amount that I receipted there, if you see Mohamed Ndongo, for example,
Yes.
the total number I receipted there
Yes.
is not that whole sum that goes to the bank.
Okay.
Mohamed Ndongo will come with a bank deposit slip to me.
Yes.
He deposit that money
Right.
together with the payment vouchers on expenditures.
Right.
So he will submit the bank slips together with that payment vouchers authorized by CEO. I will accept those payments and draw the whole sum of that total in his cash book.
Right.
So I'll give him receipt.
Yes.
I receive that payment.
Right.
The bank slip and the payment he include through that collection.
Yes.
So I also will submit to
Director of Finance.
Director of Finance. That's how we do it.
Now let me ask you.
Yes.
I understand that part.
Mm-hmm.
Now you, for the $601,582, you have been issued a receipt
Yes.
by Contractor Area Council. I presume the Director of Finance.
Yes.
With the receipt number 3113392 on the 31st of January 2022.
Yes.
It says that you, Abdullah Kedo, you have received $601,582.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Now, these are monies you have received from these
Collectors. Yes.
Some through bank
Yes.
and some pay in cash.
Yes.
Now, the ones that have paid, that have provided bank payment slip.
Yes.
Or deposit.
Finance.
Yes.
He will also, after reconciling with all the revenue collectors,
Yes.
I will also reconcile monthly with the Director of Finance. He
Yes.
will also check that cash book, this cash book. He will check the receipts I drawn to the collectors against the cash book.
Yes.
At the end of this checking, when he is satisfied with the bank slips the expenditure vouchers, I will hand over the total of that amount there.
Yes.
So he will receive me to that amount.
Yes. My issue is
Yes.
this amount, 601,000.
Yes.
Is all some vouchers and some bank payment slip?
No, some in bank receipt, bank slips.
Yes.
Some in a form of payment vouchers.
Yes.
Yes.
And do you have cash involved?
No, at times there will be cash. At times. Not all the time.
How do we know that the cash is involved in this situation?
No, when I check the person, for example, the shortfall of 500.
Let me give you the book.
Yes.
Then you can guide us.
Yes.
For instance, that page, what is the total?
Yes, I remember it.
You remember?
Very well, yes.
What is the total?
6.
Into the microphone, please.
601,582.
Okay. The first name you recorded receiving.
Is Mohammed Longo.
The date?
Mohammed Longo, the date is 28 January 2023.
The amount?
The amount is 12,029.
How did he pay this total to 12,029?
Okay, this is what I'm saying. He paid bank slips.
Where are the bank slips?
I said I have already reconciled with the director of finance. All these payments here are in
Mr. Keita?
Yes.
That payment, is it entirely bank payment or part bank, part the invoice or
This,
cash?
I said part bank. This is what I'm saying.
Let's go one by one so you understand. That particular individual,
Yes.
how much is the amount?
I said 12,029.
How did he pay?
This is what I'm saying. I said he pays part bank, part payment vouchers, part commission payments.
How did he pay? How much is the bank payment?
No, I cannot recall actually.
You should record that.
No, I said I cannot recall because
it should be in your cash book.
no, that one will be in the director of finance book.
If you are taxed with the responsibility of receiving cash,
Yes.
you should adequately record it in your cash book. The manner of I'm receiving the cash.
Yes, this is in our case there. This is how
In
we
your
record.
case,
This is how we record it.
Come again?
Yes, I know. This is how we record it.
Yes, that's why we are a bit defensive, because your case, it's wrong. This is not how to record. So how would we know the amount received in cash? So where you audited for that amount?
Of course.
Where is the audit evidence?
It's
There.
It's here.
Where?
Come, let me show you.
Who audited you?
The internal auditor.
He signed.
He
To
signs.
say what?
Show him here.
How can the internal auditor audit you and certify you
This one.
when there is no
It's
bank payments, no evidence to show?
No, that's the way we.
But the internal auditor cannot certify that these monies have been received because there is no evidence of receipt of these monies.
Check the internal auditor signs.
Yes. There is a red pen here.
That's by the internal auditor.
Yes. In fact, you cannot even read what the red pen says. It just says IA and 13th of October 2023. It didn't say whether it is complete or not. Correct? It just says internal auditor 13th of October 2023. Period. Right?
Yes.
And this is in 2022, January.
Yes.
The auditor just wrote seen by internal auditor in 2023. Why would you even have internal auditors checking this particular transaction in 2023 October, when in more than a year, almost 2 years after receiving the money?
May I come in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this kind of transactions, I am directly on the director of finance. When I do my submission and reconciliation with director of finance, the internal audit, they feel like any time for them, they request the book from director of finance and they go and do their auditing at any given time.
So what did this audit say?
The audit?
Yes.
He just examined it because he will request the book from the director.
What did they say? What is the remark of the auditor?
Well, he signed there because the book went to him. I am not there.
What they say?
That's what I'm saying. When the book is taken,
signature,
this
it will be your own red pen or the Director of Finance's red pen.
Sorry,
No.
Sorry.
I'm not checked by the auditor. I'm checked by the director of finance.
Mr. Keta,
Yes.
you cannot be talking over each other.
Okay.
You have to listen to the lead counsel. Okay. When he asks you a question, you explain.
Yes.
We are not understanding what you are saying.
Okay.
Because when he speaks and you start talking, we will not understand what your evidence is.
Okay.
So you have to listen to his questions and then you explain so that we can understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, what I am trying to explain here, I said, any given transactions that I reconcile with the revenue collectors, I will be called by the director of finance. He will also check my book. He used the express pen and check my books, and I reconcile with him and draw receipt for the amount he satisfied.
It's okay.
Yes.
I am not saying that your book was not checked. I am not saying that you do not render monies to the Director of Finance when you receive them. I am saying that the Director of Finance is not the right person to check your accounts and audit them because that he is receiving money from you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So if you have spent any money from the money that you receive for private or personal gain, it would be because the Director of Finance would have allowed that. The Director of Finance would have allowed that. Do you understand?
Yes.
But then you cannot be checked by the same person that you pay money to. Now, the auditor, you said, you told the commission sometimes the Director of Finance will write on your cash. Sometimes the auditor will write on your cash. Now, whose writing is that?
No, what I'm saying, this cash book normally is recalled by the Director of Finance, Mr. Counsel. Director of Finance will check my receipt book against my cash book. He will satisfy and draw receipts. As time goes on, the internal auditors will request the book for their own auditing also.
Okay,
yes, that's how we do it.
I understand that.
At our level.
That's okay.
Yes.
I understand that part. Now I am saying, we want to know this 601,000, whether it is properly accounted for.
Yes, of course.
Go ahead.
Yes, of course. That is why I said any transaction, this 600, I will be accounted with the Director of Finance, the payments that are made out of this to Director of Finance. He will satisfy the payment, the bank, the vouchers that they authorize us to make payments.
Cash.
No, cash. For this transaction, there is no cash. Most of this is bank payment, and
there is no cash payment
for this transaction. For this transaction, the cash payment that I can attest was the commissions, because they do pay commissions out of their collection.
You double ask both the receiving cashier and the paying out cashier. Do the revenue collectors sometimes pay cash to you?
No, the cash they normally pay to me is when there is an instance the office urgently need cash power and small expenses where we need money because they are staying at substation. We recall them, they give us that money to do that expense. That's how
do you enter that money given to you in the
yes,
cash book?
Yes, when he comes for reconciliation, the money that we requested, because we'll give him the
reconciliation.
No, that is not to my. It's Director of Finance who do the bank reconciliation,
is
not
that
me.
Done?
Yes, of course. Director of Finance.
He does the bank reconciliation?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, did the auditor, what were the auditor's remark on that?
No, the auditor remark here, he just examined it and said sin. They put their sin. You know, when this thing, the cash book is going to the auditor, I will not be there. He just request it and take them and do his pre-auditing there or any kind of audit after he will return the book back. So
they didn't ascertain whether the money can be accounted for or not?
No, he didn't.
They just said sin?
Yes, that's what they did. And they
the next page?
They returned the book to the Director of Finance.
The next page, how much?
768,402.
You also paid all this money to the Director of Finance?
Yes, of course.
And some
bank's payment, bank deposits, some vouchers.
Cash payment?
No, this one cash payment, no.
The auditor? The auditor?
The auditor, yes, auditor exam. He said examine and sign and seal.
And seal.
Yes.
And nothing else?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yes.
So the Director of Finance will be in a position to explain.
Yes.
Next page, please.
Next page is 38,261.
Yes.
Yes.
So that also you have a receipt for it?
Yes, 38,261. Yes.
Okay.
The auditors, they put seal. That's what I see there also.
They didn't confirm the payment?
No, they just put their sin.
All right.
You know, lead counsel, in this case, sometimes it will take time because we normally do, if this thing, we enter them in the system,
yes,
of which I am responsible.
Yes.
Sometimes the book will be in my office entering. When they need it, they will take it. After they will bring it back, I continue my posting. Yes.
So this is how you do your entries?
Yes, this is how I do.
And as far as you're concerned, all payments should be accounted for by the Director of Finance?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, because I obtain receipts of any transaction I do with him.
Okay.
Yes.
No problem. We move to another issue.
Yes.
The revenue collectors.
Yes.
Why would they be called to be for them to pay monies that they have collected?
Yes.
For you have to use it for cash or other office expenses.
Okay. This situation, Kunta Area Council.
Yes.
Our financial resource muscles are not that much enough. So the CEO.
You are receiving the $500,000, $700,000.
Of course, no. These are just at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year. That is why I said we safeguard. We try and capitalize and make sure that the huge sum of money that we should be able to grab, we capitalize and collect them. So the CEO will be in position to instruct the revenue collectors to effect those payments at the collection centers, or when they bring that monies, we do expenditures. So they will be given the voucher authorized by CEO for them to effect that payment. So when they come to submission, when I receive that payment vouchers from them, signed by CEO, approved, you say approved and authorized. So I accept that vouchers as payment from them.
Now, so they have vouchers with them?
Yes.
But who should prepare vouchers?
The finance.
So why would revenue collectors be preparing vouchers?
No, that is what normally we do, because if they don't take the vouchers, and for example, a collector at Kauru Sub Treasury, you cannot authorize him to pay money without evidence. So what we normally do is they will raise a voucher there for that kind of payment. After they will bring it to the CEO when they come for the submission, because he authorized them to effect those payments. So when the CEO approves those vouchers, when they come for submission, they come along with those approved vouchers authorized by CEO, we accept them as our payments. That's how it goes.
We have the issue of an auction involving one Toyota pickup truck.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
Okay. This pickup, I cannot go in detail, but I'm aware that there was a day when we are in our finance office.
Right.
I don't know whether at that time the position of him, Keba Fati, I don't know at that time, because I think he was an internal controller. He is the very person. when the office was at Medina.
Right.
For us, we were at Kuntauru because we are dealing with IFMIS system there. So this state Keba Fati brought 50,000 to our office in the presence of Director of Finance. So he told us that this is the money given to us. I think he said director, management, no, director, I think he said, but director of planning. I cannot recall much, but I think he is in position to do that. And he gave us that 50,000. He said the planning director asked them to bring that money to us for us to issue them receipts. So I received that money in the presence of the Director of Finance in his office. So we count the money, Director confirm the money, hand over the money to me, we confirm it's 50,000. So I recall one revenue collector by the name of Sorimane. So when he comes, we take his GTR, we draw that amount there. So we give that receipt to Keba Fati of 50,000. So the following day I advised him, I said, sorry, this money is huge because we have limited resources. Take it to the bank and pay. So Sorimane went to the bank, Farafenye, and deposit this money there, and he come with the bank slip. So when he come with the bank slip, I checked his book that I received that bank slip. I issue him a receipt of receiving that bank slip. So I also submit this to the Director of Finance.
When was this?
This I can, I think my 20, if I can recall, my 2021, around
March
2021. I have it in
your cash book.
Yeah, it's in my cash book.
Which of the cash book? 2021.
No, 2022. I even have a copy of that receipt. I think if I can produce the receipt.
The bank receipt.
No. The bank receipt is deposited to is paid to the Director of Finance. But the receipt I issue, I photocopy that for reference. I photocopy that for reference.
This is in March 2021.
Yeah.
Correct?
Very correct.
Okay. We applied to tender $50,000 payment receipt for Toyota pickup. The date is 24th March 2021. Evidence as an exhibit. But this is the only thing you know about the auction.
This is the only thing.
Because you didn't take part.
Huh?
You did not take part in the auction.
No. I said the money was from Keba Fati. Keba Fati brought that cash to us. We didn't take part, and we are not even aware of the transaction. We are not even aware. We just saw the money.
We are not aware. Who are you referring to as we?
That me, Director of Finance.
No, you can speak for yourself.
No, because it was in our presence. He witnessed it.
But you can speak for yourself about not being aware of the auction. You can't vouch for someone else that he is not aware. He was not aware.
Okay, sorry then.
No, I'm just saying, high chance he was aware of it.
The reason why I said that, we are together in the same place. That is why.
So you do everything together.
Those people live at that Medina complex. We live at Kuntaru complex. So, because by then there was a renovation going there.
Mr. Keta, the receipt you have given us.
Yes.
What date is it?
No, just read the date. I cannot. I
cannot read the date. That is why I'm asking you. Can you please give him the receipt?
Yes. Let me see. I can read it. 25th 23rd, 2021. 25th. I have copies of it. It's 25th. I don't know whether it's 25th. 25th March 2021. 25th March 2021.
Where's the original of this receipt?
No, the original is issued to the person's name written there. The person's name that bought the vehicle.
A receipt dated the 25th of March 2021
Yes.
is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and it is marked as
It's now regarding $94,000 is involved in one Keba K Fati.
Yes.
Are you related to Keba K Fati?
No.
You're not. Now, Keba K Fati, there's an issue regarding cash suppression of $94,000.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
This issue, Keba was collecting revenue at that time.
Yes. Go ahead.
So at that time he used to submit to me also.
Yes.
As a revenue collector by then, before he will go to internal control. So he do come for submission. Finally, when he came, I go through his book. So I found out that the revenue was suppressed. So I asked him, because I follow the receipt numbers. When I follow the receipt numbers, I confirm that the receipts are not entered in that cash book. So I told him that, Keba, go and enter all these books.
Right.
So when he went and entered the books, when he comes in my desk, I found out that he has a shortage of 94. I told him that, Keba, this is above me. Let's go to the Director of Finance. So I march him to the Director of Finance because I cannot handle the situation there at that level. So I march him to the Director of Finance and report the matter to the Director of Finance. So that's where I stopped. So Director take it from there.
Okay. That's all you know about this?
Yes.
But you haven't received any bank slip?
No.
Now, the receipt that we have admitted from Soleimane, the date is 25th of March
2021. Yes.
So Soleimane paid either that day or day before?
No, day before.
Day before that? That
Yes.
was 24th?
The following day. That date will be on the bank slip. When Director produce it, it will be there.
I think we have one payment.
Yes.
Soleimane. $50,000. Let me just show you.
Yes, 50. Okay. Yes.
What is the date in the bank?
This is 26 March.
26.
26 March.
But the receipt you already issued to him is the 25th of March.
25th.
How is that possible?
No. Maybe it must be. Maybe the dating must be a mistake.
Must be a mistake.
Yes.
How sure are we that the money that you received is the money that was deposited? That's the money that did not deposit monies that he collected by way of his revenue collection.
No, this particular payment is one off. He bring that bulk of 50. I surrender to him to go and deposit it.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know, but I'm just saying. So the man is also a revenue collector.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
You would have gone yourself to the bank. So the man is also a revenue collector. Tax with the receipt of revenue. How sure are we that he did not deposit his own collection?
No.
No, how?
No, I'm sure because that was the money.
You you are sure.
Yes, because I gave him the money and I tell him that go and deposit and bring the bank slip to me.
Yes.
So he bring it to me directly. He don't give it to anybody.
But the deposit says to 26th. Your receipt says 25th.
Yes, I said I admit that it must be a mistake.
Or it must be that he didn't pay the money that you received.
No, he paid that money. That one I'm sure. Because
you are the one who is sure.
Yes.
But you cannot prove that.
No, the bank's the reason is the bank payment is not here. So that will be my
you have the bank statement. It says the payment was made on the 26th.
Yes, I admit. I said maybe the dating must be a mistake.
That you put on the 25th.
Yes.
Instead of on the 26th.
Yes. This one.
Also, maybe Soleimani as well paid in his revenue instead of the money from the auction.
No, he pays the money. I'm sure.
Soleimani should not be the one to put the money into the account. It's your responsibility. You are the receiving cashier.
Yes.
And the paying out cashier.
Yes.
You give money, the responsibility to someone else.
Yes.
You have no right to delegate that responsibility. You have been delegated that responsibility by law.
Yes.
You could not delegate the responsibility. Okay. So you see, that is why it is very suspicious because Director of Finance gave you the money, you gave it to Soleimani.
No, I don't say Director gave me. I said Keba Fati.
But it was given in the presence.
In the presence, yes. I said
the Director of Finance.
Yes.
In your evidence, you said Director of Finance asked you to go and pay to the bank and you gave it to Soleimani.
No. I don't say Director asked me to take it to bank. I said I authorized Soleimani to go and pay the money to the bank. In the presence of Director of Finance. He was there. Then because I was busy on that day. We were busy,
You have a wrong date. You gave it to a revenue collector.
Yes.
Now, who gave you that money?
Keba Fati.
Why did you not give it to him back?
To Keba Fati. No, by then Keba was an internal controller. He cannot take that money. He was an internal controller and he was not under me.
He couldn't take the money, but he can give you the money.
Yes, it's a revenue.
You didn't know where that money comes from?
No, no, according to him.
According to him, but
yes.
You do not know.
Mm-hmm.
You had no idea about the auction. You do not know the source of the money. You said it yourself, that neither you nor the Director of Finance had anything to do with the auction. In fact, you have never heard about the auction. Money just came and you were given $50,000. That in the first place doesn't even make sense. Because you should have asked. You understand that? No, you should have asked.
No.
In fact, you should have asked. The Director of Finance or the CEO should not accept money in the account when they cannot ascertain the source of the money. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
You should not accept money into your accounts when you don't know the source of the money. That is what the law says. So for you to even give the money is unlawful in the first place because you don't know the source.
Council, I know the source because I hear it from Keba Fati.
No, but you said you know nothing about the auction.
He explained.
Explain what?
He said this money is for the pick up the soul. That's how he told me.
He says what?
He said this 50,000 is for the total the soul of the total.
Did you verify?
To verify?
Yes. Where are the other? Did you verify what was auctioned? Whether it was a legitimate auction, whether it was sanctioned by council in a proper manner and form, the monies that you would expect, the monies that was generated from the auction. Because you remember the two most senior staff in the finance department is the Director of Finance and the finance manager.
Yes.
So monies cannot be received from proceeds of the area council, from proceeds of sale of goods of the area council without you knowing. So if you do not know, it should have been a suspicious transaction.
Okay.
You should have asked questions to know and ascertain the source of the money, to know in fact whether you have received the full amount or you're not interested.
No, the Director of Finance was there, so I think he also participated when the money is surrendered to me.
When was the auction?
No, this I say I don't participate on that.
You took money, but
Yes.
you don't know anything about it.
No, for us, when money comes to our finance, it's a revenue. We receive it.
The auction was in 2019.
We receive.
2019, right? The auction was in 2019.
I cannot recall the auction of that.
You can't recall when the auction was?
Was done.
Yes.
Yes.
So you don't know?
No.
This must have been in 2019, correct?
2019.
Correct?
Yes, it must be around that end.
Around that end.
Yeah.
And the money was received in 2021.
2021.
Yes, you said
Yes.
2021. The accounts.
I agree. The money, but I said the auction, and I cannot have ideas about how to when. I cannot ascertain that.
But you can receive money.
Yes, I receive money.
Which is not proper.
Well, I receive it.
The law requires that you should neither, you should not accept any charge in the account without verification.
Well, that's...
Did you receive the full money of the auction?
No, I only receive 50,000.
Well, and what is the full amount of the auction?
I don't know.
Then why did you accept the money?
It was brought by Keba Fati to...
Party.
Yes.
And that's
to
all
our
for this
office.
witness. We will take it up with the Director of Finance, Honorable Chairperson,
Yes.
with respect to the outstanding issues.
Yes, let me just find out. Mr. Fati, normally, as the
Keita.
Mr. Keita, sorry. Normally, as the most senior accounting person
Yes.
at the council, do you mean to tell the commission that when auctions are done, you are not aware, you are not contacted, and you do not involve in the preparation for those auctions as the finance person responsible for the council?
Yes.
So you have never participated in any auction in the council?
No.
All right. Now, let me just... Now, the issues of cash suppressions, the issues of cash suppressions
Yes.
that have been happening at the council.
Yes.
What is your role in those cash suppressions? Because because you said you do reconciliation with the collectors.
Yes.
And there has been, since 2018, there have been cash suppressions going on in the council. And you know the collectors involved.
Yes.
So what did you do about that?
No, in those instances when it happens, I always take the matter to the Director of Finance.
Which of the matters in 2018 that did you take to the Director of Finance?
The case of Keba Fati
Yes.
and Keba Fati,
Yes.
and the case of Alai Haira,
Yes.
and the...
Did you recover the monies that they paid?
Yes, of course, for these ones I mentioned.
Note it down. Please give him paper. Bring us evidence that those monies were recovered. In 2019, the cash suppression that happened, who were the people involved?
2019.
You have already told
No, I
me
said
20.
Keba, the one I can recall, Keba Fati.
I have asked you 2018, and you have given me two names. Give us the evidence that all the cash suppression they have done in 2018 was recovered.
No, for Alaji, I can...
Please note it so that
Yes.
you can check for us.
What
If
I'm
you
saying...
don't have, when we call you back, you will let us know that you do not have the evidence. And in 2019, 2019, who are the people that were involved in 2019?
No, I don't know that one. 2019, no.
Did you see the audit report in 2019, 2020?
No,
You did not see the audit report?
I will never be privileged to have that. That is it.
During the entry meeting, for the purposes of audit,
Yes.
did the auditors not meet you to discuss the fact that they are coming to audit the council?
Yes, most of the time they just invite the Director of Finance about the
And
meeting.
you are not part of it?
No.
You that handle the finances of the council?
No, it's the Director of Finance that normally have meetings with them.
So you have never participated in any of the meetings?
No, only once off.
Which
That is in
year?
that is 2019.
So I am asking you,
2019.
the cash suppression in 2019, who were the people involved? And where did
That is Keba Fati, vividly clear to me, Keba Fati. And the suppression of Ansu Tarawande, his missing GTR books.
Please write.
Ansu.
Now I write from 2018 to 2023. Please give us all the evidence of cash suppression that have been done and the evidence of payment of those cash suppressions.
Okay.
2018 to 2023. January.
Payment of cash suppression. 2018.
Now, what do you tell us about the double payments of development and repair works? The double payments that have been made.
Honorable Chairperson,
Yes.
those were not double payments. There was an error. It was a doubtful payment.
Doubtful payment, yes. Yes.
The doubtful payments.
Yes.
These are payments that are normally assigned to revenue collectors by the CEO. I was explaining here that.
You did not participate in these doubtful payments?
No. These things I've come to know that they come to my table.
All right.
Yes.
You have also told the Commission that the collectors will prepare vouchers.
Yes.
For the instructions they receive from the CEO.
Yes.
To make expenditures from the revenue that is collected.
Yes.
Now, as an institution, do you think it is correct for the collectors to be preparing vouchers?
No. Through what I learned from this commission, I realized that it's not proper. Yes.
Mr. Keita, when we finish the reconciliation of your books and the statements, we will call you back. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay.
So, all right.
Okay.
Honorable Sila has a question.
Yes.
You said you received 50,000 from the auction sale. You received 50,000 from
Yes.
the auction for the sale of a pickup.
Yes.
What else was auctioned?
No, not to my knowledge.
You didn't have a list of what was supposed to go on auction.
No.
Thank you.
Mr. Keita, you are discharged, but we will call you back.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. You can stand here. You can stand here and face that camera. Thank you. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, what is your religion? Can you speak into the mic, please?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Affirmation.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to make an affirmation. Okay, use your right hand, raise it up, and then repeat after me. I, Bubakar Keta, Fofana,
Bubakar Fofana,
do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare, and affirm that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Fofana.
Good morning, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Counsel?
Yes, Mr. Fofana, how are you?
I'm fine.
What is your full name?
My name is Bubakar Fofana.
Where do you work?
I work for the National Disaster Management Agency.
Where are you posted?
I'm currently serving at the head office as the monitoring and evaluation officer.
And in between 2018 to 2023, where were you posted?
Between 2018,
Yes.
2018 I was in Janjambure.
2019?
Yes, 2019 also up to July.
2020?
2020 I was in KM.
You recall giving a statement to the investigators?
Yes.
What is your educational background?
Pardon?
What is your educational background?
My latest educational background is I have a master's degree in international relations and public diplomacy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please go through the statement. Last week witness.
Yeah. That's the statement.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness, Babaka Fofana, into evidence as an exhibit.
Statement dated the 28th of May 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and it is marked as LDC/KTRC/BF/001.
Ask the commission, please. Now, you were involved in the COVID-19 relief fund, correct? For Central River Region.
I don't see it as COVID-19 fund. I see it as fund for disaster victims.
What is the difference?
COVID-19 may be specific to only COVID-19.
Okay.
Yes, but when you say disaster victims or disasters, it can go beyond COVID-19.
What was the disaster that occurred in 2019 that you were receiving monies for?
No, I personally did not receive money for.
The organization or the committee in relation to disaster relief or management also, what was the main hazard or main issue of concern in the country and globally that warrant people to be donating monies for?
Actually, in 2019, there were three major hazards that happened in CRR.
Okay, number one.
because it happens in that donation, particular donation came during the rainy season. So we had floods, we had windstorm, and it coincided with the COVID-19 period.
Which was the major issue?
Not major, but it could be major, but the flood and the windstorm was also a major thing.
Anyways, you have received monies, right? There were checks drawn in relation to the disaster management crisis in Central Region.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Was there a team that was set up to manage these funds?
Pardon?
Was there a team set up to manage these funds?
Yeah, we have a team. We have what is called a regional disaster committee,
yes,
which is established by law.
And what does it comprise of?
It comprises of heads of institutions in that region, and according to the law, the governor is supposed to serve as the chairperson.
Okay, and then this head of institutions, which institutions are you referring to?
I'm referring to area council, education, health,
right,
and the list goes on.
Okay. Now, monies were received by way of donations, right? Checks.
Pardon?
Checks were received by way of donations. You have received checks. The committee.
Yes, a check.
And what is your role?
I was the regional disaster management coordinator.
Okay. Now, how do you exercise your function?
Pardon?
How do you exercise your function?
Yeah, my function is to coordinate disaster management activities within that region.
Have you received funds from the area council in relation to this disaster management?
Yes.
How many? How much?
$100,000.
Is it a check?
Yes.
From?
From Kuntau.
Who in particular issued you this check?
It was the council.
The council?
Yes.
Now, do you have an account for this disaster management?
Yes.
How many accounts?
Only one.
Which bank? Trust
Bank.
Who manages the accounts?
The bank, I think, has 3 signatories. The governor, myself, I think the CEO of Janjambur Area Council at the time.
The CEO?
Yes.
Now, how were this money spent? Have you been audited before this account?
Yes, we are audited.
You have been audited?
That particular year we were not audited because I left end of the year.
The answer is no.
Yes, that particular year.
Have you run an account in relation to how you spend this money?
I did not spend the money because when I was going, I left the money in the account. I left, yes, I left that money in the account.
So these monies were not expended in any form?
Pardon?
These monies were not expended in any form? They were not spent at all?
Yeah, part of it was spent, but what was spent?
You were saying part of it, I did not spend the money, but
No.
part of it was spent.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear that when I was leaving, I left was made in Kuntau.
Right.
So the total was $200,000.
Right.
So when I was going, I left $186,000 in the account. So what was spent was around, if you minus that from that total, that's what was spent. Because shortly before I leave, there was a disaster, a windstorm disaster in Sami Pachonki, until a woman lost her life. So based on that, we responded quickly to that incident. So that was the only expenditure that was done as far as that money was concerned.
You have details of the account?
Yes.
Can you please provide us with the details of the account?
The details of the account?
Yes.
Yeah, the statement is here.
Now, who received this money when it was donated? Who received it? Is it not council that the money was paid to?
Yes, the way it happened, can I start the explanation from the first one?
The money was paid to council? This 5,000 money was paid to council?
This 100,000?
Yes.
Yes, it was given to council.
And then why did you request for the money?
Yes, because what I was told that, because as I said, this delegation came to Janjambure. They handed over 100,000 to the disaster management office in Janjambure.
Yes.
So they proceeded to Kuntauru and handed over 100,000.
To Kuntauru area council?
Yes. So my expectation or my thinking was, maybe they did not know that Kuntauru LGA is under Janjambure.
That's assumption.
Yes, that's assumption. But the fact that I was told that the money was meant for disaster victims, and by law, my responsibility is to coordinate all disaster management activities within that region. And Kuntauru Sierra comprises of 2 LGAs. So both Janjambure and Kuntauru are under me.
So the law says monies that are received for disaster relief received by the area council should be handed over to you?
No. What the law says, we should be in charge of disaster management. We should be coordinating all disaster management and related activities.
You should be receiving money.
No, but that is part of coordination.
Nope.
No. Council, I beg to differ.
You can, if you want, you can differ as much as you can.
Yes.
The law did not say that monies that are paid to individuals must be handed over to you.
No. What the law says is to coordinate disaster management activities. And can I read section 13, subsection 1 of the Disaster Management Act? Okay. Functions of the agency, that is section 13, subsection 1A.
Right.
Functions of the agency are to coordinate the actions of the Department of State, government agencies, regional disaster management committees, district disaster management committees, village disaster management committees, local authorities, and non-governmental organizations, non-governmental agencies as requested by them or otherwise deemed appropriate by it.
Right.
So this covers council as well, according to my understanding.
Mr. According to your understanding, thank
Yes.
you very much.
Yeah.
Do you agree you can coordinate without receiving money?
Yes, coordination is possible without receiving money.
Absolutely.
No, but the fact that the law allows us to establish a regional disaster account.
You agree that
Yes.
you can coordinate without receiving money?
Yes.
And you agree that the law didn't specifically say that monies donated must be received by you?
No, I did not
agree
agree.
with that?
No, I believe that these sections.
Forget what you believe.
Yes.
Do you agree that the law is not specific that money is donated to area council should be received by you?
It doesn't mention money specifically, but it
So
covers it.
Let's move on. You can have your wild imaginations, but we can move on. These two are already set out.
Yes.
You understand? So you can have your own understanding and you can stick to it. You don't have to change it.
No,
but as far as we are concerned, your wild interpretation of coordination may not extend to that. Do you understand that? So that's one. But you have the unit which comprise of yourself, the governor, and did you say the CEO or the chairman of the area council?
It used to be CEO.
The CEO.
Yes.
And so it makes sense that the CEO will submit this message to you. They had their own COVID-19 unit and activity, the area council. They had. Were you aware of that? They were distributing rice. Were you aware?
No.
You were not aware. Now I'm telling you, they had their own.
Yes.
And the law did not prohibit them to have their own initiative.
But that's why initially I told you I'm not limiting this to COVID-19. No, this happened during the rainy season.
The money was never given to you. The money was given to the area council.
Yes.
And so as far as the area council is concerned, it's for COVID-19. The money given to you, you can say it is for disaster management in general. But it was never given to you. it was given to the area council. Do you understand that? So as far as they are concerned, it's for COVID-19 and we stick by that. You get it? That's how it works. So it was not proper for the money to be paid to your account. And when did you leave? When did you leave? When were you transferred?
I was transferred end of July, that month.
Which year?
2019.
2019.
Yes.
End of July.
Yes, but I think I stayed a little bit beyond 31st of July because the officer I supposed to hand over to did not come. So I was waiting for him to come so that I hand over.
From the officer?
Yes.
So the monies that were spent, were you audited for that? You were audited for those monies?
The auditing did not find me there.
How did you spend those monies?
That one we purchased, I think, rice and then also.
For instance, is it NGA and Nganja?
Nganja is the one who replaced me.
He withdrew $57,000 from the money.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
But before you, when the money was received, exactly when was this money received? Do you know?
Pardon?
Exactly when did you receive this $20,000?
Yes.
And you spent part of that money?
Yes.
But you don't know, you can't account. Do we have documentation to show how?
Yes, it was documented, retired, and then I left it in the file there.
In the file?
Yes.
I will ask that you help us with a copy of the retirement folder so that we know.
Okay, I can go back to.
Can you please write it down?
Sierra.
Yes, that's all. That's all for this witness.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Fofana, we expect you to bring the reconciliation of this 100,000 by Thursday.
What do you mean by the reconciliation of the 100,000? Is it the whole amount or what? Because
the whole amount that we are asking you to provide the reconciliation for.
Yeah, but you know, I said when I was leaving, I left 186,000 in the account.
Mr. Fofana, you were the one that is in receipt of this money, correct?
Yes.
Yes. What has been expended and what is remaining?
Yes.
Provide us with how you transacted on that money. What you left in the account, you show us that this is what you left in the account.
Okay.
And what you have expended, you let us know that this is what you have expended.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was just asking how the rest was spent. That was what I wanted to clarify.
Yes, how the rest was spent, we want to know.
Okay.
Because it was meant for Kuntaur Area Council during the course of the COVID-19. All right? So we will expect to have the information on Thursday. Thank you so much, and you are discharged. Please call in the next
Thank
witness.
you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness.
Yeah, good
Can
afternoon.
stand here. Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, what is your religion? What is your religion?
I'm a Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Okay.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
It's okay.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Okay.
Are you going to swear by the Holy
Yeah, I'm
Quran?
going to swear.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. I, Suleiman Juf,
Suleiman Juf,
do swear that
do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I will speak the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Juf.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Juf, what is your name?
My name is Suleiman Juf.
Your address?
Currently, I'm residing at Yarambamba.
Inside?
I'm residing at Yarambamba.
Oh, Yarambamba.
That is Holy Union.
Mr. Juf, what is your educational background?
Yeah, I've done my primary school. Then from there, went to secondary school. And then later to St. Augustine's High School. Then from there, I went in for auto mechanic, but it was not possible, so I went in for plumbing.
Plumbing.
Yeah, I went in for plumbing, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You recall giving a statement?
What?
You recall giving a statement to the investigators?
Okay.
Do you recall that? That a statement was obtained from you? That you wrote? Do you remember giving a statement?
Yeah, I can remember, yeah.
I will give you a copy of the statement. Please go through it.
Yeah, it is.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness Suleiman Juf into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement dated the 11th of March 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KTRC/SG/001.
As the Commission places, you have a business, bilateral, correct?
Yeah, that is it.
It is a sole proprietorship.
Yeah.
Your registration with GPPA?
Yeah, I did.
Since when?
2019?
For every year?
Yeah, every year, yeah.
You've had contracts given to you by Kuntaur Area Council?
Yes, I do.
You recall drilling a borehole for them?
Yeah, I do.
Was this in 2021?
Yeah, I did one for them in 2021.
The one for 2021, how did you secure the contract?
Yeah, I was invited.
By?
I was invited by a friend, a co-worker, a plumber.
Yes.
So he called on me, so I went to meet
My elder brother asked?
the brother that introduced me to the CEO.
Okay.
That they need a borehole to drill in around Kuntagur Ward.
Now, go ahead.
So that's how things starts with me and then Kuntagur Area Council.
So you did not bid for this?
No, it was an invitation. So when I went, they said we have a borehole to drill at a village called Sare Samboi. So can you go and make an estimate? I said, okay, fine. Then I went there and then did an estimate, and then I give them the estimate. So it was a tune of 552,300.
Right.
So that's how we started the contract. But we did sign. I did sign the contract.
Did they give you any specification for the contract?
Yeah, I have a document here that shows that I signed the contract with them.
Let me see the contract. So you did not compete with any other contractor for this?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you pay tax? Did you pay your tax?
Yeah, I do pay.
Did they?
There's a proof of that they deducted that withhold tax from that contract.
10%.
Mm-hmm.
May I please see? So for all the contracts you have from Contractor Area Council, you are deducted 10% withholding tax.
Yes. Wait. Where is it?
Who paid this? You paid this?
No.
Who paid it?
Well, I just got this from the council. The council gave it to me. Yeah.
We applied the tender, the withholding tax certificate, and the contract agreement for the construction of 4.5-inch borehole at Kirsam Boy Village, Lower Salem District, into evidence as exhibit.
The contract agreement for the construction of 4.5-inch borehole at Kersamboy Village, Lower Salem District, dated the 11th of January 2021, and the withholding tax certificate dated the 21st of June 2022 is hereby admitted. These two documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KTRC/SJ/002.
As the Commission places. Now, there were other, but before that, this contract was completed?
Yes, sir.
Within the time frame?
Up till today, it's working.
Have you received? It's still working?
It's still working, yeah.
Now, there were other two contracts that you were awarded?
Yes.
For lot 1 and 2. Did you bid for this one?
Yeah, I bid for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you notified of the, how did you know about this contract? Was it advertised?
Yeah, it was advertised, so I got it from there.
It was advertised?
Yes, sir.
And you won lot 1 and 2?
Yeah, I won 2 lots.
Do you have your bidding documents?
Yeah, I have them here.
Yeah, please see the bidding documents.
But I just lost one of the papers of the other lot, so where the amount is, so I can't remember that amount, but it is here. So I can't remember the total amount for the other lot, but the second lot amount is here.
is your contract, not your bid document.
No, this is actually happened is that I lost a lot of my documents when I was transferring, so I couldn't see a lot of my documents. Even my personal documents, I couldn't see a lot of them.
Please draw yourself closer.
Okay, all right.
So when I asked that, when you have your bid document, you said yes, that was not wrong. That was not correct. That was wrong.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
And you don't have that.
No.
But you took part in a bid process.
Yeah, I took part, yes.
With how many competitors? Do you recall?
Yeah, 4.
4?
Yeah.
The other 3?
I cannot remember their names, but it was only 2 of us who just won this contract. So I won 2 lots and the other guy won 1 lot.
Did you provide bid security?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did, yes.
But you don't have any of your documents with you? They are all lost?
Most of them, even including a lot of my documents. But I had a bid security, of course I had.
All right. Now, did you finish this contract?
Yes, sir.
Were you given or issued a certificate of completion for all these contracts?
Yeah, I was given.
Do you have this certificate of completion?
No, sir.
You don't have any of these certificates that you were issued?
I swear to God, these are the only things that I have here with me.
You don't have to swear to God. You've already sworn.
Yeah, all right.
Once.
Okay.
So that's okay?
Yeah.
Your evidence will be your evidence, so.
Thank you.
Mr. Juf, you said you had bid security at the bank. Which of the banks? And how much was
No,
it?
bid security as an insurance company.
Sorry?
To an insurance company. I got it from the insurance company.
Which insurance company is it?
GAI, can't remember the company, but it's in Banjul, around the roundabout there to the market.
Yes, provide us
Yes.
with the information. And how much was it that you had as security?
To the buying for 2%.
Please let us have a copy of it.
Well, unless I look for it, but I told him that I didn't have any of these
The
copies.
insurance company will have records of the security that you have.
Okay.
Yes. Please provide us with that.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Juf,
Yes, sir.
you also renovated, is it a renovation, the multipurpose center?
Yeah, it's a renovation, yeah.
And what is the cost of the renovation?
The cost was around 250, yeah. 250,000.
299,000?
Oh, because that one,
you can remind yourself.
because that one was,
refresh your memory.
because that one was not a contract or a contract that was signed.
It's a contract, not signed.
It was not signed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's a contract.
Yeah.
So why did you not sign any agreement?
No, I don't know. That's I was giving it to somebody. Gave it to me. Called that's the chairman who gave it to me.
You seem to have a good relationship with the chairman.
Yeah, we are friends. Yes.
You are friends.
Yes.
Is that the reason why you have been given all these contracts?
No.
Of course.
It could be from his.
It's not your fault.
No, it's not my fault.
Yes, it's not your fault. If I were in your position, probably yes. You don't. You bid for your contracts or you ask for business, they give it to you. Maybe not your fault, but it's because of your friends as well.
Yes, yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. You have your bank accounts for your business?
Yes, I have.
How many?
I have 2.
2.
Yeah.
Personal accounts?
Yes, I have a Euro account and a Dallas account here.
Okay. These are separate from your business accounts?
No, I have only one business account.
Which
and
bank?
1 Euro account. That's Trust Bank.
Trust Bank is your business account?
Yes.
And the Euro account is your... That's also a business account?
No, that account I created that in 2023 because I was asked to create that account 2023 because I had a contract with JICA.
Right.
So they said I have to...
Your business and you mix your business account with your personal account as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you provide us with the details of these accounts?
Yes. on the Dallas account?
Yes. Now, did you finish the project, the rehabilitation of the center?
Yes, I did.
When?
Not at the time that I was given.
Why?
Because by the time I got sick for 2 months, I was at home. I couldn't go to complete it. So after that, financially I was broken, but later on I tried to manage how to just take care of it. So I finished it about in last year.
Did you give money to the chairman? Any money that you have given to him from the contracts that you were awarded?
Yeah, he asked me that he needed money.
How many times?
Twice.
Twice. The first one?
Was 50.
When? Which year? $50,000.
Yeah.
Which year was this?
23.
2023.
Yes.
The second one?
The same year, 2023.
How much?
That one also 50.
And this was after you were paid?
Yes, sir.
So for the first contract that you were given for the $550,000, did he ask for any loan or any credit that he wants you to give him?
No.
Did you give him any part of the money?
No.
Why is that?
No, by that time I was not a friend with him.
Okay.
Not at all.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you give anyone in the area council?
No.
Your friend that had to link you with the CEO?
Yeah, of course, yeah, I did, yes.
How much?
That's 25.
$5,000.
Yeah.
And what's the name?
Yaba Sise.
Yamu Sisi.
Yaba.
Yafa.
Yaba.
Yaba.
Y-A-B-A.
Okay. For the second contract, the lot 1 and lot 2, that you were paid $672,000. Did you give it to the chairman?
No. No.
CEO?
No.
Anyone in the area council?
No.
Why?
No, I did not.
Why? You spend the money entirely yourself?
Because actually, what is in the contract document,
Right.
and what is in the villages is quite different.
Okay.
Yeah, it is quite different.
Meaning?
Because the actual amount that was given in the contract, it wasn't enough for those villages because what they were requesting, so I had to help because, for example, in Sade Samboy, they were talking about 10 tabs,
Right.
but I ended up giving them 15 tabs. I added 5 on it from my own money.
From your own money?
Yeah.
So you could not give any charity for this time around?
No.
Now, did the chairman pay you back?
Till today, no.
Did you ask him to pay you back?
I do, but he did not.
Why?
I don't know.
But he's giving you contract, so why would he pay you back?
That was the only one that he gave me. That was the only one.
Come again?
I said that was the only one that he gave me.
That was the only contract he gave you?
Yes.
So, but he shouldn't pay you back because he's giving you contracts.
Well, he didn't pay me till now.
And you've requested for it?
I do.
Is that the reason why the work wasn't finished?
No. I told you why the work was not finished by the time.
You said the work could not be completed as agreed because part of the money paid for the contract was borrowed by the chairman. And availability of tank
Yes.
at this moment. So
Yes.
part of the reason is in your last page of your statement.
I can remember.
Yes.
I can remember.
Till end.
I can remember.
Until part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you had attributed the failure to complete partly due to monies that were supposed to go to the contract given to the chairman.
Yes.
You were not happy that he had to ask money from you because you had to put that money back to
I was not happy at all. No.
Yes.
Up till today, I'm not happy.
Yeah.
And I will never be happy.
Why?
I will just leave everything to the hands of the Almighty concerning that money, but I'm not going to ask Him again in my life, no.
You feel you were pressured because you felt at the time that these were monies that were supposed to be invested in the contract.
Yes.
To complete the project.
Yes, sir.
And so for the chairman,
Yes, sir.
and so you don't have a place to complain to, and so it only makes sense that the work cannot be completed.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
It's a very sad and unfortunate situation, Mr. Is it Juf?
Yes, sir.
I understand your point. I understand your situation. Many people have done that. But you would have been wrong on your side as well.
Can I
You would
know?
have been wrong to do that. You would have been wrong to even prioritize your interests over the interests of the people. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand, yes.
The idea that if you don't give the kickback, because that's how we call it, English language, kickback. The idea that if you don't give the kickback, you will not have the no contractor wants to give kickback. So I understand. You want to finish your work and do it properly so you get another contract. But the country is not working in that way. Everybody's asking for what can I have from it?
Yeah.
I give you a contract, what can I have? So we all know what's happening in this country.
Yeah.
You get the point?
I get it, yes.
But I commend you for coming plain to tell the commissioners what actually obtained. And I commend you for that. They will ask you questions, but I commend you for that. But my point is that you should also be really angry with yourself. You should also be disappointed with yourself. Is that not the case? That you allowed yourself for your own personal gains, because the money paid to you is going to feed you and your family.
Exactly.
At the expense of the people.
Yes, sir.
And that's very, very unfair.
It's true, yeah.
Right.
I agree.
That's all for this witness, Madam Chairperson.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Mr. Juf, you have stated in your statement also the last line. You said the council still owes you $49,000.
Yeah, you know, it is about 290, so I was given 250. So that was the remaining, so still I didn't get it.
So what are you aware that the multipurpose center still is not in good condition? That when it rains, it leaks terribly?
No, ma'am, that was not part of my contract. My contract was just about water, not about leakages from the roofs and any other thing.
Yes,
it was just about water.
The reason why I ask is, you said, in your statement, you said you were invited by the chairman that the Kaur Multipurpose Center has not been working for the past years. And now council wanted it to be fully operational. And Chairman Jawara told me that there is a need to rehabilitate the center to start the operation. That's my understanding of what you have stated in the statement.
And
that is why I ask.
Oh, okay.
Because there has been a witness that had said from the area council that the multipurpose center is still not functional. And if I see you write in your statement that you were given the contract to rehabilitate, I believe rehabilitation means doing a holistic rehabilitation from the roof, from the leaking roofs to everything. That's my understanding, except you tell us otherwise.
Yeah, that's your understanding, but to me, it was not part of the contract. The contract was just about water only.
Water only.
Only water, yeah.
We note that.
Yeah.
Yes, Council?
We have two documents to tender. That is the contract agreement for the construction of 4.5-inch borehole at Jamagen village in Karantaba ward. And the award of contract for the construction of 4.5-inch borehole at Mbayan in Kabul. So here's to take it easy. We also have the Trust Bank statement of account for the witness Suleiman Juf, the same double as the base account for BISA trading from 2022 to for the year 2022, and the Trust Bank account as well as Suleiman Juf, trade as BISA for the year 2023 into evidence as an exhibit.
Now, Mr. You've, you have also further said in your statement that the chairman collected a tank from you. Where was this tank supposed to be fixed?
The tank was supposed to be at the center.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, in his house, that was my base because I had other contracts different from that one.
Okay.
So I do pack everything there.
Okay.
This is why.
So what did he use this tank for?
Well, he told me that there's a village that have this annual gamu, they call it in the longer languages, so they needed water, so he wants to give it to them. I said, no, if you have to give it to them, then you have to pay the money. Then I will be able to buy another tank.
But eventually you did give him the tank?
No.
So how did he get the tank?
I told her the tank was in his compound.
Yes,
I packed everything in.
I want to confirm with you whether he took the tank.
Yeah, he took it, yes, ma'am.
All right.
He took it, yeah.
Okay. So, but he did not replace it?
No, no, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Youth, the contract for the contract agreement for the construction of the borehole, it has no date. It has only signature. There is nothing indicating in this contract when was this contract signed and when was it expected to finish. But nonetheless, let me just admit. The contract agreement for the construction of 4.5-inch borehole at Jamagen village in Karantapa ward, and an award of contract for the construction of the 4.5-inch borehole at Mbayan in Kaur ward. This is addressed to Baisa Lateral Drilling Company, and it is signed by the chief executive officer, and a file copy is maintained. And the current account maintained by Suleiman Juf, covering the period 1st January 2023 through to 14th of September 2023, and another current account which is in the name of Suleiman Juf, TA Baisa Lateral Drilling Plumbing Enterprise, covering the period 1st January 2022 through to 5th of July 2022. These documents are admitted in a bundle together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/KTRC/SD/003.
As Commissioner, please, we are done with the witness. I want to thank him for his evidence.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
You are discharged, but in the event that we need to call you to clarify any issue, we will do so.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So please endeavor to bring what we have requested you to bring by Thursday.
Mr. What?
We ask you to bring the security bond from the insurance company that you said you had the security bond for by Thursday, please. Thank you. Yes, please call in the next witness.
It's almost time.
Yes.
We have two witnesses. We may want to take them. We will finish them after the break. I think it's 12:48.
All right.
If we...
Yes, we have, yes.
Yeah, yes,
All right, we have two more witnesses.
Yes, just two more.
All right, we may rise.